Miss C. Welcome to Miss C's cottage. Come in, come in. Make yourself a cuppa, sit and crochet with me, or come and sit and knit. Oh, it's me again. I want to spend today introducing myself and Miss C's cottage and who I am and what I do. The cottage is a safe place, a place where you can come, hang out, feel safe, do what you need to do, share what you need to share, and relax and be comfortable. It's a place of peace and joy and love. God's love and mine. The cottage is also home to the Somebunny. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that Somebunny today. The Somebunny is just a crocheted rabbit. It is acrylic, cotton, sometimes wool. Is anybody here? I don't see anybody. New comments. Well, we all here, Sunita says. Okay, I love you, Sunita. And Mishi, hello. Jen's Hobby Nook, Harneal Media. I need to get your name. Cynthia King. Cynthia King, I love you so much. Cynthia King made me a shawl, and I dearly love it because sometimes it gets cold in here, and I like to put it around my shoulders. Kelly, my love. And Bonnie is here. Welcome in, Bonnie. Make yourself a cuppa and sit and knit or crochet, whatever. Hello, Samantha. Samantha, I have something for you to see. I know that I promised you that I would send your bunny out this week, but I wanted to keep her another day so that you could see her and I would be able to show people what a real Somebunny is. Do you see her, Samantha? She's sitting right here on my shelf. She's beautiful, and I love her, and it's going to be hard to give her up, but she's yours. She is a Somebunny. She's a crocheted rabbit made with yarn and love, and I took the idea from Carrie Lord's book, Edward's Menagerie, and she makes a bunny called Emma. She learned to crochet when she found out she was pregnant for her son, and she makes a bunny called Emma. And I was so inspired by this bunny that I decided to make bunnies. And my bunnies morphed into Somebunnies. My Somebunnies are filled with God's love and my prayers for each and every person that I make a Somebunny for. Denisha, hello, Mama G. And Dolly, you came. Welcome in. Come in, come in. There's a water fountain in the corner, Dolly. Get yourself some water. Nikki Spencer, thank you for stopping by. And there's Stephanie. Stephanie, my friend. Okay, back to the written stuff, because I'll go down another rabbit hole. Yarn Doll and I are like that. Okay, so the Somebunnies are based off of Emma, inspired by Emma. I make them up and I give them to people who need to know that somebody loves them. Because not everyone feels valued in this world today. And they need to know that somebody loves them. I give them to adults. I give them to children. I started out giving them to children. And then I always kept a basket full of them in the back seat of the car. And one day I was up at my sister's and Elmo and I had gone to Walmart. And there was a lady there who was pulling things out of the back of her car. Carrie the Yarny Elephant is here. And Paula Mint. You guys, you make me feel so special. She was not a happy camper, and she was taking things out and throwing them in the cart. And I could tell she wasn't having a good day. And so I walked over to her and I said to her, I'm Miss C. I live at Miss C's cottage, and I make Somebunnies. I don't know what kind of a day you're having, but you look like you need to have a Somebunny so that you will know somebody loves you. And she said, okay. So I went back to the car and I got a Somebunny and I handed it to her. And when she took that, she held it to her chest and put her head down and just sobbed right there in the middle of Walmart's parking lot. She just sobbed. And I knew right then that God was having me do the right thing. And I've been making Somebunnies ever since. And I've probably made at least 200 Somebunnies and given them away. I don't sell them. I do adopt them out to good homes. But why adopt one when you can make one of your own? And that's what this channel is all about. I am what I am. And when I decided to make this channel and give you an opportunity to make your own Somebunny if you chose, I didn't know how to set up a channel. I didn't know what to do. I asked several people to help, and they all said, okay, sure. And after a while, I said to Sunita, will you help me? Because Sunita is just so stinking cute and so stinking talented. And she said, yes, of course. So we got on YouTube, StreamYard, and put this all together. So I thank her for that. Then I prayed about it and I asked God to just guide me, because if he's in it, I want to be there. And if he's not in it, I don't want any part of it. And yesterday I was eating some pork rinds, and right there written on the bag was Isaiah 41. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be dismayed, for I am holding your hand, and I will give you my strength, and I will be with you. So it was like, okay, thank you. And here I am. But I didn't know what kind of a channel I wanted. So I thought first, who do I watch? I wrote down some names. Why do I watch them? What is it about their channel that draws me back week after week? And I wrote that down. And this is what I came up with. Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor, has her ship's bell, and she welcomes everyone in by ringing the bell and welcoming them in by name. I like that. So I want to incorporate a welcome in in my channel. Mara and Dolly, my yarn doll, they have such calm voices. I'm running a little fast today because this is all brand new. Elmo told me, don't be nervous. Just go in there like you're teaching your 3-year-olds. They'll love you. Adele! Woo-hoo! Wish I had a bell to ring. Oh, I do have a bell. Elmo bought a cowbell to call them, of all things, the cats to come to supper. I'm going to have that next week. I will have that next week. Thank you, Adele, for coming in. You don't know these names on this list. They're just, you guys are special. Okay, back to the script. Christy on her channel, Christy, Crochet Creations by Christy. Her channel is so fun. She comes on every Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, which is why I did mine at noon. Because I knew if she was on from 10 to 11, sometimes if they're working on a make-along, she'll go over a little bit. And I wanted to make sure that I had time to fill up my water and my coffee and empty my tank so that I could be back in time. She has games. She has a bracket board game, and she has make a yarn deal. Eventually, I would like to incorporate something like that. I have more yarn here than I will ever be able to, do up in my lifetime. So I think I'd like to play make a yarn deal game or something like that. Butterfly Genie. Oh, wait, Creative Grandma, which is Glenda, and Jax calls him Obi-Wan, Juan the Yard Headache. They both have so much patience in their teaching that when I begin the Somebunnies, I hope that I can bring that patience to my channel also. And then Butterfly Genie. Jeannie is so creative, and she has so much knowledge about patterns, about yarns, about different stitches. Creative Grandma also has a super knowledge of stitches. She has that whole Stitch of the Week. You can go to her channel and go to Stitch of the Week, and she's got a picture and the directions, and it's free. You just print it out. It's awesome. And then Sarah Satch. Sarah I started watching her on Fridays because she has a Fun Day Friday. And at the beginning of each year, Sarah chooses a word to define her podcasts for the whole year. This year, she's chosen others, and she wants her channel to reflect others, all that she does for others, all that others do for her, because you can't have a channel if you don't have anybody watching. And she is we all are very appreciative of all of you who take the time out of your Sunday morning or your Saturday afternoon or your Friday evening or whenever to come and watch your people. And we love you for that. Sarah's chosen for her word for the year others. And just trying to decide what word I would like to choose for my channel. I went back over my list of who I watch and why. And the thing that stood out to me was they are all real. They are just real people. and they are trustworthy. They don't say one thing and do another. They are who they are. I am who I am, and that's all what I am. So I think this year I would like to choose the word real. And if ever you see me being something or doing something that is not real, I sincerely hope that you bring it to my attention. Maybe not in the chat. You can email me later and tell me about it. But seriously, I will be real for you this year. Okay, page 2. I told you about the Somebunny and how Carrie Lord inspired me by making Emma. I started making the Sombunnies. And do you think maybe next week, Sunday, the 14th, that you would like to start making your own Somebunny? Hello? I am real, Denny. I can't help it. Okay, yes, please. Yes, ma'am. Sure. Okay. Yes. We'll do it then. Because why would you adopt one when you can make your own? And maybe after we get finished with the Somebunny, we can continue this by making some buddies. And I think the first fun thing on my channel will be Sarah Satch also makes a this and that. Do you like this or do you like that? And I think what I'd like to do is pick a couple animals and say, would you like to make a giraffe or would you like to make a hedgehog? If you can't make amigurumi, Carrie, I will show you how. It's very, very simple. It's basically single crochets and crocheting in the round. Everybody crochets, single crochets, and most of you know how to do crochet in the round. You know how to increase stitches, you know how to decrease stitches. You got it made. Okay. So I need to tell you that next week, if you want to make a Somebunny, I will give you the stuff that you need. You're going to need some regular 4-ply yarn. If you use 5, you're going to get a bigger bunny. If you use 3-ply, which I have, you're going to get a little smaller bunny. And Samantha's is the only one I have right now, but I can show you this. This is a bunny that Puppy sent me from England. And you can tell the difference in the sizes between Samantha's bunny and Poppy's bunny. So this is like maybe a 2. This is a light 4. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's right, Michi. You can make a whole bunny family. Oh, there's Demi, the naked snail. And you know, if you don't have to make a bunny, you don't have to do that. You can come in, make yourself a cup of coffee and just sit and crochet with me. You can sit and knit whatever you're working on. It's fine. It's fine. I am working on a body. We're going to start with a leg. Then we'll do a body. Then we'll do a head. And then we'll do the ears. So it should take about 4 weeks. And once you do one leg, your homework will be 3 more legs. I got to figure out where my camera eye is. 3 more legs. It'll get there, Samantha, I promise. I'm mailing out this week. But I didn't want to mail it until I showed somebody, till I showed your somebody to somebody. Okay. You're going to need worsted weight yarn. It's probably best to start with. I use a 5mm hook. You're going to need a pair of scissors, and you're going to need some fiberfill, some stuffing. That's it. It's as easy as pie. Yarn Barf is here. Christy, I didn't see you come in. Hello, hello. Yolanda Perkins is here. Hello. Thank you, Samantha. That would be awesome. Hello, Judith. And Mary King. Hello, my friend. I hope I've gotten everybody. Okay, does anybody have any questions for me? Bye, Susan. I love you. I love you whether you're here or not. See, Granny D, hello, hello. That's what I mean. Just come and sit and knit or have a cuppa and crochet. You don't have to do a video. Anybody have any questions for me? Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Everybody's saying goodbye to Tankster. Rita. You know, Rita, if you can't crochet, you can A, learn. I will help you with that. Or B, bring your knitting and come and sit and knit. 12 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. I plan to come every Sunday. A 5mm hook, Nikki. I've probably made at least 200 Somebunnies and given away. It's really funny. Last September, I had a bit of a setback, and I had to go have some stuff done, and I was sitting waiting for my turn to go in, and a lady came up to me, because I take my crocheting wherever I go, and she said to me, "Are you the lady who makes the bunnies?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And she said, "My daughter had quadruplets 2 years ago, she said, "and I want to give them something for Christmas, but I didn't know what. Can you make them some bunnies for Christmas?" I probably use a 5.5 or maybe a 6. You want to keep the stitches, the single crochets, small so the stuffing doesn't show through, especially if it's a dark yarn, like a dark brown or gray that you're using. You don't want the fiber fill to show through. And so she said, "Will you make me bunnies?" And I said, "Yes, I'll make you bunnies." And And then she showed me a picture of her beautiful, beautiful granddaughters. Oh, 2 granddaughters, 2 grandsons. Do you have it turned off? No, I don't. I don't. But I will check with Sanita after this and find out how to turn notifications on. I think she was having trouble with that too. Yeah, you can use on a 5. I use a 5 millimeter. You can use a 4.5, a 5, or a 5.5, depending on, because not all yarns are the same either. So it's pretty open, I would say. You're going to need about 230. Most skein, someone. Your basic is, I think, impeccable. Does it like 100 meters, and so sometimes I have to do another color on the bottom of the foot, and it really doesn't matter. I had a variegated, and that little bunny wound up with a green head and a blue body and 1 orange arm and 1 yellow arm and 1 lime green leg and 1 purple leg. It was the cutest. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, back to the bunnies. She showed me a picture of her grandchildren, and they were in a wagon that looked like had hexagons on it, like a honeycomb, and inside was a plush blanket that hung over the edges like honey dripping out, and inside of that were the cutest little honeybees that you had ever seen. And so I said to her, could I crochet you some honeybees to give to them? And she said, oh, that would be perfect. So I did. And she absolutely loved them. So much that she's ordered 4 Somebunnies for Easter. So I have my list of upcoming Somebunnies. But I love it because they're so versatile. Okay. Yeah, a multicolored one is cute too. Okay. Yeah, Mishi's coming on this evening. Don't forget to go to Mishi's house this afternoon or this evening. What time, Mishi? I should have written it down. Wow, I was worried about getting through some time. 7 Central. Okay, so that's 8 Eastern Standard. Mishi. All right, Mishi, I will be there. Oh, yes, Stephanie, I did. Stephanie has a grandson that is autistic, and she asked me to make a rainbow one. And he is nonverbal. So we named him Caw because I thought Caw would be a really easy thing for him to say and maybe encourage him to start talking. That one came out nice. That one was filled with a lot of love. All right, Bonnie, good. Good. I'm glad to see that you are getting out and about. yarn barf. I finished up Christy's Crochet's Creation with Christy's, filled my cups and skipped to the loo before I came back. I think they're going to be fun. And like I said, it's really simple. You start with a magic circle and you single crochet in the round. It's not really difficult. You know, Kelly, everyone learns at their own pace. I had 3-year-olds that weren't talking when they came in. And I think the peer pressure from other kids in the room took them out of their shyness or their hesitancy to speak, and they began talking. Some kids just play all year. Some kids just are reading by the end of their 3-year-old entry-level class. So thank you, Samantha. Yeah, Gary won't let Noah touch the claw. Carrie's coming on at 2:00. Okay, well, we've got this whole day filled up then, don't we? I love Sundays. That's right. And one of the things that I did in my 3-year-old class was to get them to move because, they're just coming out of their twos and they're still weeble wobbling. And one of the milestones for a 3-year-old is to learn to hop and skip and jump and move from side to side. Those are the milestones for a 3-year-old physically. And so we would play those games. And gosh, I love that class. We would play those games. And some kids they couldn't do it. They could not do it in the beginning. And by the end of the year, it was amazing to see the growth in them. Spring! Hello, my love. I shouted you out earlier for, oh no, I didn't. I skipped that whole part. Good. Thank you, Spring, for reminding me to go back and do that. There's my granddaughter, Thriss. Spring, I admire her so much because her channel is functioning such that she brings back all the old crafts, the tatting, the carding, the spinning, the weaving, all of those old crafts. She brings them back, and they say everything old is new again. And she is making all of those things new again and giving us an opportunity to revive those older crafts that if we don't revive them, they're going to go bye-bye. Nobody makes candles anymore. Very few people do candle wicking, which has nothing to do with candles at all. But I think how do I take a comment off? Oh, hide the current comment. Okay. I didn't know I did it. Thank you, Sunita. Yes, it is, Mishi. They're a hoot. 3-year-olds are a hoot. But I can't teach anymore because I can't get up off the floor anymore. Okay. I'm just amazed at all of the people that are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You make candles, Thriss? That's awesome. That's awesome. Thriss dyes some beautiful yarn. I have some yarn up here on my bougie wall. Whoops. On my bougie wall. On my bougie wall, I have some of Thriss's yarn. I have some yarn from Melissa. Silly me. Crochet in Agreement. I have a bunch of her yarn. I have yarn from a Poppy Lady. I have yarn from Thriss. Full Spectrum yarn. I collect a little here and a little there. Very seldom do I use that yarn. It just sits up there and makes me happy. Mostly for bunnies. I use cotton for babies or children. And an acrylic. I want to make a bunny with what are the fuzzy cakes that Good morning, Linda from Yarnworks. Good morning, good morning. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, the fuzzy yarn, the cakes. What are they called? Jennifer, welcome in. Make yourself a cuppa and crochet with us. And there's Moon Rose. You guys are so awesome. Yeah, that's good advice, Demi. Just print them out on your computer on cardstock. Okay, what's the name of that yarn? Hold on a sec, guys. Oh, yeah, I should have known. Karen Latte Cakes. This one is brown. Oh, looks that heart in the middle of it. I think this would make a really way cool bunny. Uh-oh, somebody came in. Fiber Floozy. Now, wait a minute. I just saw her this morning on Christie's. She went up on Christie's panel, and her real name is Jill. Good morning, Jill. Thank you so much for stopping by. Marie Simpson is here. Linda's Yarn Barn. She was at Christie's this morning. Janet Erfer. Wow, the Fiber Floozy is Jill. Yeah, don't you think the latte cake would make a really cool bunny? It would be nice and fuzzy and soft. Now it's considered a 5. Bulky, but I really don't think it's a 5. I think it's more like I think it's more like a light 4, and I probably would use a 4 or a 4.5 hook on it. Maybe even a 4. Yeah, maybe a 4. There are, Cynthia, a lot of yarny friends here. I'm so blessed to have all of you here. God was right when he said, don't worry about it, I'm with you. This turned out even better than I thought. I thought maybe I was Mary Lou Russ. Hello, my dear friend. I'm so glad you came today. And Bridget. Hello, Bridget. How's that dress going? I do want to see it. Adele, I'm so thankful you're here, and Spring, Stephanie, and Dolly. Mateo, well, welcome in. Jennifer's come all the way from England to visit with us today. I really was going to be happy if I had 10 people here today. I don't know what the number is, but because it's not showing me anything. But whatever it is, it's bunches. Denise Lee, welcome in. And Rachel, I love you, Rachel. Susan, welcome in. Tracy L. Thompson, Huber, welcome to Miss C's cottage. Welcome to Miss C's cottage, home of the Somebunny. We're going to start making that Somebunny next Sunday. 66 here, 65 and 70, 78 thumbs, 53 thumbs. Tell you how many people are here. Upper left-hand corner. Oh, I have 66 watching. Okay, thank you, Sunita. I didn't know where that was. Grandma, when do I get another hug? You know what? I'm coming up in the spring, Thris. One of my older, I have two sisters. One is 83 and the other turned 80 this year. And so I didn't go up. I usually go up for Christmas, but like I said, I had a bit of a setback in September, and so I didn't make it up this year. Susan, welcome back, sweetheart. Susan, I have to tell you this, friends. Juan calls all of his people friends. Welcome back, friends. I have a dear friend, Tank. You know her, Tank. I call her Susan. Oh, I will get back to the hug thing in a minute, but rabbit holes, darn rabbit holes. Tank graciously decided to make me tails for my bunnies. And so I have this big pickle jar just full of tails that Tank has made for me. And I absolutely love it. And when it gets down below the label, I send her a text and say, Tank, time to fill up the tank. If I get 100 thumbs today, I'll give away a Somebunny. And I will make a Somebunny Sandra Carlton, my goodness, welcome in. Okay, let me finish this and then I'll go. Thris, I will be up there in the spring because my sister, who is 83, just came out of, she went to the hospital, went to a nursing home, and she's now home. I don't know what God has planned for her. My other sister is 80 and she is physically compromised also. So I get up there as often as I can, but I'm not driving in the snow. And I bought my sister's car and drove it home with me. So she no longer has a car. So if I fly up there, I'm stuck there. So I have to wait for Elmo to drive me up. He is the best driver in the whole world. His father was a chauffeur and his father taught him how to drive. And so we're gonna drive up in the spring. And when I get there, Thris, I'm gonna let you know so that I can come and get a hug. That's a promise. Okay. That's Tails by Tank and Hugs for Thriss. And I see 70 thumbs. Okay, that's it. 70 thumbs. If we hit 100, I will give away a Somebunny. I think Sanita has a way to mark the channel. You put in the word Somebunny, and then we wait a while. And when it starts to slow down, she'll mark the channel to stop. And then I think out of all of those, she can pick a name. I'm at 67 thumbs on mine. And whoever's name is chosen, I will make a Somebunny for you. 70 in the chat. 89 thumbs, Rachel? I have 70 watching, but it does. Is Sanita, is that how many thumbs I have, or is that how many are watching the channel? Lori Armstrong. I love you, Lori. Thank you so much. You know, Granny D always likes to get 100. Maybe I'll shout her out, and maybe that will be my goal too. But I told you, yes, I'd be happy if I just had 10 people watching. Wow, this is so awesome. YouTube does not refresh the thumbs very well. It's getting there fast. Oh, okay. 92 thumbs. Whoa. Yep, that's Granny D's goal always is to get 100. Sharon loves purple. Welcome to Miss C's cottage, Sharon. You can get a cuppa and crochet, or you can sit and knit. I'm so blessed to have you here. And there's Ganny Joe. I don't remember if I said hello to Marie Simpson and Moonrose. I think Moonrose has one of my bunnies. Jessica. Baby Bat King. Bark, bark. Left my paws, don't have thumbs. Well, put a paw up then. Maribel. Maribel, I've been thinking about you. I haven't seen you on the YouTube streets for a while, and I was concerned. And there's my Mac. Hello, Mac. I love you so much. 93 thumbs. Baby Bat King. I need to know your name, Baby Bat King. Oh, Moonrose, I thought you had one. $97 thumbs. Oh my gosh, we are so close. And about 10 minutes to go. 98 thumbs. I love you too, Mac. You know, my heart just swells to see all of your names up here on the chat. It just, because in watching you in other people's channels, I've just fallen in love with all of you. And I can't help it. I can't help it. Elmo! I'm going to have Elmo go get me that cowbell because this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Will you go to the front door and bring me the red cowbell, please? Do you mind? I can't believe this. You guys are such a blessing to me. And I love each and every one of you. Even Fiber Floozy that I didn't know until today, and then I met her on Christie's Live. Instant love. Judith, hello. Okay, you need to stay here a minute, Elmo, because what's the latest? Judith says 102 thumbs. And I was going to be content with 103. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm going out today on such a high. I want to thank each and every one of you that took time to come today, because I certainly didn't expect to see this many names in the chat. Yeah, this is a cowbell. This is an authentic cowbell. It is a Tractor Supply and Company cowbell. I think I told you Elmo bought it because when he feeds the cat, more cowbell. There you go, Steve. I usually play the piano for Steve, but I'll do the cowbell. Tractor Supply, because we have 2 outside cats and they sit in the window and they look at you until you feed them. And so sometimes one cat will be there and the other cat won't. And so Elmo bought the cowbell so that he can go. Nana Michelle, hello, hello. Welcome. Jaxie May, I love you so much. Did you put your thumb in? I think we have 102 on my very first video. Anyway, if the yellow cat doesn't come, he rings the bell for the cat to come. Oh, they have overalls, Granny D? I didn't know that. Elizabeth Toller, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to put your thumb in. We're over 100. Why can't Miss C? Why can't Miss C? What's going on, Kelly? 104, Samantha says. Wait, what was Maribel? What did Maribel have to say? Going back and Chris Kaleidoscope. Hello, grab a cuppa and crochet with me. We've only got like 6 minutes left. Kelly. Oh, good. Kelly, this is my first live. It's my very, very, very first one, but I'm going to be doing them every Sunday at 7 o'clock. No, that's Mishi. I'm going to be doing them every Sunday at noon. 104. Jaxie May. I love my yarn doll. I love Jaxie and Denny. Denny was one of the first ones I made bunnies for, and did I make bunnies for you, or did I make the huggy dolls, the lovable dolls? I'll tell you what. Put see, we don't have much time. Maybe I can run a little over. Put a thumb up if you've got a Somebunny from me. And Samantha Stewart, put a thumb up in the chat because you have one. You just don't have it in your possession yet. So would you guys all do that for me? Put a thumb up. Look at all those people that have bunnies. That's amazing. That's amazing. Samantha. Isn't that amazing? Okay, Sanita, can we do that now? Can we do that game now? That's right. And a thumb from Tony. I'd forgotten about that. The naked snail got a snail, and her snail got a hat and a coat so she doesn't get cold. Okay, stop chatting, please. Sanita's going to mark the chat. Just put Mark in there. Did Jen come in? Hello, Jen. I love you, love you, love you. Okay, stop the chat. And Sanita's going to write the word Mark. And after she puts the word Mark, that's going to be the start. And if you would like me to make you a Somebunny, hey, Bree, if you would like me to make you a Somebunny, write in the word Somebunny. But wait until Sanita puts the word Mark. Okay, now everybody type in Somebunny. If you want a Somebunny, type in the word Somebunny. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Jill. Michi. Samantha, you're getting one, Samantha. Don't be greedy. No, it doesn't matter. If you want another Somebunny, you put your name in there. Put Somebunny in there. Who the knitter? Hello, hello. Mr. Yarndall wants a Somebunny. How cool is that? And Mateo. You know what, Mishi? Every time that we hit 100, I'm going to give away another bunny. So we'll see what happens today. Okay, is that it? Everybody that wants a bunny? Write Somebunny in there. Stitching on the hill. Okay, it's slowing down. I'm going to ask Sanita to stop. Mark the chat, stop. I'm only giving away one bunny, Mishi, this week. Okay, Sanita, mark the chat, stop. Oh, Thank you, Samantha. Okay, Sanita, out of all the people who said Somebunny, who is our Somebunny winner? Thank you, Bonnie. She just gets anxious. Okay, do we have a winner? I don't know how this game works. I just saw it on Christy. Pick a number. 3. 3 is my favorite number. We do a drum roll. Who do we have, Sanita? Who is our lucky winner for 100 and what did we wind up with? 83 viewers and 100 and how many thumbs? 2? Terry, are you new? Jill, the fiber floozy. Woohoo! Jill! Congratulations, Jill. Awesome, awesome. Boy, I got to meet her this morning and she wins. She wins as Somebunny. Jill, Gmail me at missc'scottage@gmail.com and give me your address. You can tell me what colors you like. I will make a Somebunny, whatever color you want. Do you want them fuzzy? Do you want them flat? Do you want? You tell me. Angela Wright, look who's here. Thank you, Angela. Debbie Graybert. Jessica SMC. I don't know that one. This recuperating is fun. You bet it is. 108? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, I'm overwhelmed. Jill, you email me or email Sanita and she can give me your address. Let me know what color you want. And wait, I took my glasses off. I can't tell if you're going to give me a color or not. Sherry Knowles, you didn't tell me you were here. I see you right now. I don't have you blocked. I would never block you. You're too special for me to block. You are too special. Teal. Okay, it's teal for Jill. All right. Jill, you will get a teal bunny. Thank you, everybody, for making sure I see that. Okay. Don't forget, next Sunday, 12 noon, bring your yarn, your crochet hook, a little bit of stuffing, and your scissors. That's all you need, and a smile. And may God bless you and keep you. May he put his hand upon you and give you peace, and may all that you do in his name work out super. Bye, guys. Oh, I can't find my banner. Oh, there it is. Bye, guys.